trending. Thank you to Kristen Swain and Creative Curiosities for creating this raid train. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. I'm actually awake. Hello. We're going to have the train come in here in just a couple minutes. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I've got such a mess here. Got still have things from over the weekend. Hope everyone had a great weekend. And again, I have more mushies than we're gonna do a demo today too, but I do have a few things I can run first before we do that. I wanted to make sure my mushrooms were in there by now. Yes, mushroom guest checks are in there. Okay. Hello, welcome in. We're going to make a paper bag journal today with mushrooms. I'm going to have these clips running in a little bit too. So I'll have a few things going on. This is going to be the giveaway today. Some ephemera from my mushroom collections. And we'll show those too. So that's going to be coming up here soon. Trying to see what we get on my there. Oh, mess. Welcome in. Oh, excuse me for the shaking. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. You are on Mushies Are Trending. Thank you, Ohio Nurse, for raiding into us. This is fun. Raid Train is being brought to us by Kristen Swain and Creative Curiosities. And I just realized my tripod is super loose here, so I'm going to tighten this for a second. Hope you've been having fun on the Mushy Train. I'm excited about this one. I love mushies. So this is definitely a fun one. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We're going to start the giveaway. It's going to be for a few of my ephemera pieces, few pieces from my mushy collection. One of my mushy collections I want to share with you today that I just created. So you're going to get this little set here. And it is running now. I'm the Gathered Crafter. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me too. If you don't know me, I usually come on late night, but I do junk journaling and all kinds of different crafts and things. So come hang out with us late night. And sometimes in the mornings, we're going to start doing some mornings as well, too. So we're going to do, I have a few handmade items, and then I'm going to show you my paper collections, and then we'll see if how much time there is. I'm going to do a paper bag demo, too. Hopefully I have enough time here to finish it off, and then we could run the journal, too. But get in the Gibby for these little pieces. And we'll put those right here. Just some things in the bin. I do have a lot of my mushroom stuff is mostly in the buy it now. Here's one of them. There's a whole set of different mushrooms for guest check. So if you look up mushrooms in my bin, you'll see all different types of mushroom guest checks, and there's a few sets. So that's definitely in there for you to take a look at. And then the next thing we'll do is so look at those if you're interested. And next one, I have some hidden clips. So these are also from my paper collection, and I'll show you my paper collection here in a little bit. Thanks so much for the purchase. But these are little hidden paper clips, and they come on a little pocket. So you have the little pocket for a journal, and then you've got the two little clips that will that you can put on in a journal however you want. So you can use them on they can be a tuck spot or whatever, and they'll work as a bookmark too. So I'll show you the different ones I have made so far. So you're getting two clips plus the little pocket that you can add. Hey Patty, good morning. Thanks, Kim. So this is one of them. I have two different mushy lines I'm going to show you guys today. This is my vintage mushroom line, and I have a kitschy mushroom line too. So this one's more like the grungy and the old vintage. So you get these two little clips, again with a pocket. I don't want to confuse these. That's the Gibby. And these paper collections are in the bins as well, and I'll show you everything that comes in the paper collections. Here's another one. So you get these two little clips. They're teeny, cute, tiny little clips, but they're hidden clips. Oh, I should have turned the fan on. It is so warm over here. That one. And then there's this one. The little field notes and the mushrooms. Thank you. Oh, I don't have them under mushroom. Like, why are they not showing up? I have them under hidden paper clips, and I didn't get everything done that I wanted to. Each little piece, it's three. They'll be $3 start, and you get to choose one set. One set is $3, and so those are the vintage ones. I don't know if we're having enough room in that. Here's the little, and these are the kitschy mushrooms that I have. So you're gonna get more pinks and teals and yellows with it. This comes from another paper line that I'm bringing out today too. So thank you so much for checking out that stuff. And then there's this one. Again, these are two paper clips, two hidden clips on them. Oh, they all fit on the thing. And then this one, the two clips, and you get a little library card with it. And this all comes from my different collections. So I'll go ahead and run it, and the winner gets to choose which one they would like. I only have one of each made so far, so this is all I've got at the moment of each of these. And I want to run it for 30 seconds. Run it for 10 seconds, and it is running now. Winner can choose. Thank you so much for your bids, everybody. And again, getting the giveaway, you're going to get a little sample of my collections, of the vintage collection right there. And then we're going to hopefully have time to do a little paper bag journal that I've been having fun. Bramble Root, thank you so much for your purchase. Which one would you like? We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, you got it. I'll get this one. Remember to look closely. The little butterfly actually pops up a little bit. That one's yours. Thank you so much. I need a pen. Where's my pen? There's my pen. And we'll run it again. Let's see, can I run it from here? No, is that one? Ah, did I do that? Did I stick it in there? No, I have enough available. Okay. And it is running again. Anyone else who would like to pick? Thank you so much. Quality Finds. You're getting my little sample set. So congratulations. And thank you, Lori, for your purchase. Which one would you like this time? We'll just keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. You got it. Get the little mushy basket. So that one is coming to you. Oh, here comes the sun shining through my window. So that'll be Lori. Thank you so much. And we will run it again. And again, thank you so much. Thank you so much to Kristen Swain and Creative Curiosities for having this fun train. We all love mushies. Thank you so much for your bids. Susan, which one would you like? So now we're at 6, 3, 4. This one, I want to double check. This one for the 5. This one, right? The last one? Okay. Just wanted to make sure that came out right. Thank you so much. Let me get some. I forgot to add paper over here. And that one's coming to you. And we'll run it again. And I was hoping I had more. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're so good. You're hiding. Thank you so much. Um, and you'll see this is all in my paper collections too. I'll show you my paper collections here in just a little bit. Thank you, Lautum. How are you, Lautum? Bramble Root. Thank you so much. Which one would you like this time? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 1. You got it. You get this one. Wild Heart and Seek Beauty, Find Wonder. Thank you. Thank you. I'll put it with your other one. I am doing okay. This will be my first day back to work though. So after a week, so I'm kind of like, okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and run this again. I was hoping to make more, but I only got these ones done. And it is running. Thank you, little Miss Crafty. Lori, which one would you like this time? 1, 2, or 3? 1, you got it. That one I'll put with your other one. Thank you so much. Save me some paper. Just put those together. And I have these two left. Um, And thanks for purchasing that little pillow. I've had that little pillow in there for a while. Thanks so much. And it is running. Thank you, Lori. Last 2. Aw. I hear you, Autumn. Thank you, Home with Holly. I need my little vacuum for all my paper clips. And you got a coupon too, Home with Holly. Which one would you like, 1 or 2? The right one. There you go. And that one is with that little identification tag. That one will be coming to you. Thank you so much. Let me get some more. Thank you so much. And we'll run this last one. Let nature be your guide. And we'll run that now. And it is running. Hi, Lulu. Thanks for the bid. Thank you so much. And that one is coming to you. Thanks everybody for getting those. I'll be making more. I have a lot more that I didn't. I got these cute beads. I didn't get to make the pens or the dangles. I was so sad. So there'll be more stuff coming up in my shows. Good morning. Thank you, Lulu. Thanks for coming in. So let's do, and again, in my bin, my printer was fighting with me. It was working all morning. I was printing sets and everything all morning. Thank you, sweetheart. Thanks for your purchase. This is a sample of some of the guest checks that are in my bin. So you can get different groupings. Just look up mushroom and you'll see the guest checks. If you're interested in the guest checks, they're in there. I was going to have them here and my printer putzed on me. So let me show you the different paper collections, and it comes in 2 different ways, or 3 different ways actually. So I have the vintage and the kitschy mushrooms. Let me pin those. They're in the buy it now. So and you can actually get a kit. You can get just the papers, or you can get the kit that has the stuff to make the paper bag journal. Not everything's been wrapped yet. So we're gonna, this is actually going out today, but here's an example of this one. Does not have mushrooms, but we're gonna make one with mushrooms in just a little bit here. And it's a little paper bag journal. So I have the kit that you can make this, or you can get just the papers. And let me show you what the papers are today. And I made these especially for the mushies, our trending rate train. So here's the vintage one. Oh, thank you, Lulu. Um, which one? Which one, Holly? This. Yes, everything from the weekend's going out today, and then if you got them earlier, they should be on the way to you already. Oh my gosh, do I not have it in here? Just the papers. Just the papers. Then let me see. If you want the whole set, not because I do have them separate, just as ephemera or just. And the ephemera didn't get printed for the pink one again. I just realized because I just used it. Or wait. let me put that in. It should be um we'll yeah, we'll do a show special today, and I'll make it the $10 if you just want the papers, um, or just the. I do have it as. Thanks for the guest checks. Oh, I don't have it in here. I need to make a new one. So what I'll do is I'll run. If you guys just want the cardstock papers, I can do them for the 10. I'll do them for 10 today, and we'll run it right now. So let's do the vintage one. I'll run it as a 4 to 7 ounce random. So this is the first. You get 4 background pages. Then you get this one with the little hedgehogs and the bunnies. And then you get this ledger paper. And then this background. So you get the 4 backgrounds. And then you get the ephemera pieces. Oh, my ephemera pieces did not. The ephemera is, I'm going to show it to you all cut up because I actually fussy cut my sheet. And then my printer conked out on me, I guess. So what you'll be getting, if you get the ones in the buy it now, it's just going to be, the just papers are going to be just the backgrounds. I have it so confusing in there. The just ephemera is going to be these pockets plus a bunch of fussy cuts for snippets and clusters that you've seen this morning. And let me show you them all cut up. Because I have them all cut up. So you're going to get 2 pages of all of this different ephemera. So, and it's what I've been using to make all the little pieces that you saw in the hidden clips. You get 2 pages of them. So you're getting like little field notes and tickets and tags and things like that. So that's what you're getting. I could have sworn, thanks, Ohio Nurse. I could have sworn I had them flat, unless they're hidden somewhere under my computer. I could have sworn I had printed them out. But that you're getting those 2. So that's if you want the whole thing, it ends up I think 10 papers because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the ephemera, 7, 8, 9 papers. And then you get so you get 2 pages of ephemera, and then you get these pockets. They're really cool because you can cut them and actually turn them into an actual pocket, and then you get these little front pockets, and then you get these little index cards, like little field journal notes that you can use for journaling. So that is the vintage mushroom set. If you would like all 9 of these, I'm going to go ahead and run it as a random because I don't have all of them in here. And let's see, edit it. And we'll run it for 10. Special, we'll do a special since I goofed and did not put it in. For all 10, or for, why is it doing that to me? There we go. And so we're going to do just the vintage set, the vintage mushroom set right now. So if anyone is interested, that is running now in the vintage. Thank you, Lori. And I can print as many as we need, so you don't have to outbid anybody. Yes, I'm going to do the kitschy one too right after this one, Holly. We'll do both. Thank you so much, Lori. I'm putting down for vintage mushies, and then I'll show you that one too. So Lori wants the vintage. We'll go ahead and run this again. If anyone else wants the vintage, thank you, Susan. Yep, I'll keep running. You don't have to outbid each other. This one should have been in the bin, so I apologize it wasn't in because sometimes my other collections. Thank you so much, Susan. I do have other collections in there too, and people have wanted them in those forms that are in there, and I have not done just. I don't know. I haven't done just the papers lately. Um, it's running again. Again, this is for the vintage. I have a whole bunch of collections join me on my journaling shows. I've got different book collections and little clips and all kinds of things, but we're doing just munchies today. First purchase, woohoo! Thank you so much for your first purchase. And welcome to the Gathered Crafty crew, and thank you for your first purchase. This is Gigi speaking. And whee! That was a little off. I need more coffee. But thank you for your first purchase. And we'll run that again. Let's see. We have Linda's. Okay. Lulu loves it. Oh, Holly, thank you. Um, Holly, do you want this one or the kitschy? We're gonna do. We're gonna. I haven't just. I haven't. I guess I could have told you either one too. Um, Holly, was that your first purchase? Both. You're thinking both. Okay, so I'll put you down for the vintage then. Was that your first purchase? If I missed anybody's first purchases, okay, then I want to say thank you for your first purchase and welcome to the Gathered Crafty crew. Whee! That's for anybody that made a pin purchase that was in there too. Let's look. I'll keep running. But let me show you. I guess we can do it this way. Let me show you the kitschy version, and then you can tell me if you want kitschy or vintage, and we'll write it down that way. So here's the pink and teal version. This is the first background. Then you get a gingham. Oh, you bought it in the. So if you bought it in the bins, um, do the paper clips. No, the paper clips um the clips were just the clips. Um which I mean, what are you look I'm not sure which one you're looking at, Holly. Do I have a I'm trying to think of what clip thing I have in there. In the bin? Yeah, all my that I made were sold out, but they were made from this kit. So you could create them. And here's the ephemera. So you're going to get in the vintage one, you do get 2 sheets like this of fussy cuts. And they're all different. So you get the tickets and the little different fussy cuts, and then you get the big pockets, 2 pages of pockets, big and medium. And then you get these little field notes. So these are the little notes that I had attached to the clips that I had made. Yeah, what's in the bin is not the whole mushroom kit. But if you purchased one in the bin, Holly, thinking it was the whole mushroom, I will give you the whole one. Um, okay, so you haven't purchased any from you got the pillow, one of the clips, and then you just got the vintage one. Okay, okay, you got the other stuff. Gotcha. And then you get these cards and these little tags. So that was it. You're gonna get some bonus one. You get some bonus stuff in the vintage one as well. It should be 9. I think I just showed you my secret bonus ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So you get a little bonus pack too. So it's these ones. It's this, and all my buyers get a really nice givey. So I don't do buyers giveies because I send you a little care package with your buyer stuff. So let me show this again. So this is the kitschy one. I do reveal some secrets that you'll be getting. But that's that. So you get 4 backgrounds, 2 ephemera, 2 pockets, pages, and then an extra card page. You should get 1 large card page though. So you get the medium, small card page and the medium, large card page. So that's this set. So you can choose kitschy or vintage, and I'll go ahead and run. You tell me which one. You can tell me 1 or 2. I know it just keeps going. I know I made extra little ones so you could have surprises, and then when I make clips and stuff, it's not all the same stuff. So I was trying to be mindful that things wouldn't stay, be everything the same. When I create these, I'm trying to make them different too. So I have a lot of fun ones coming up. I'm so excited about these. I've been having really fun making these collections. Um, Thank you so much, Bramble Root. Which one did you want? One vintage? You got it. Okay. Then we'll run it again. Thank you, Christine. And just let me know which one you want, the vintage or the kitschy. Thank you, Christine. Which one would you like? Um, they are, if you the kit, I haven't made the vintage. You got it, Christine. I accidentally did not put this, the way we're selling them right now, in the bin, but they're the mini paper bag journal kit. You can get that for $12, and it'll come with all these, plus a paper bag, and then the lace and or the trim. I should say trim because these ones are going to come with a different trim. The trim and the embroidery floss to tie in the. Let me show you. So when you do the kit, this one's actually going out in the mail today. Um, you get your whole pack of papers that you see here. You get the paper bag, and then you get the trim, and then this you can sew in a signature here, so you get the embroidery floss with it. So that's what the kit comes with if you do the paper bag kit. Plus, I have a QR code to a video on YouTube, so you can watch along and craft along on how to make this. Plus, I've been making these a lot lately because they've been really popular. So you'll get times to see them online too. Um, Hopefully, we'll have time to at least start one today. So that's the only thing I have in the bin that comes with all the papers. Then I have the Just Ephemera that's going to come with the 5 sheets from the fussy cuts, the pockets, and the cards. And then the Just papers is going to be the background papers, and they're going to come in paperweight to you instead of cardstock weight. Hey, Julie. Thank you. I made them with an AI image creator. So they did help with AI, but it does take a lot of time because you have to work the prompts and you have to do all the things. And finally kind of got the perfected prompt for me to kind of create things as I want. So that's how I created them. And it says running again. Thank you, Rachel. And do you want to take a? I have other lines too. I have clowns. I have florals, strawberries because strawberries are my fave. If you know me, but we're doing mushies today. So thank you, Val. That was your first purchase, wasn't it? So thank you to coming to the Gather Crafter Crafty Crew, and thank you for your first purchase. Whee! And which one would you like? Yeah, you have to keep the second one vintage. You got it. Okay. Val, thank you so much. Wee, hey Laura, how are you, sweetie? Now we're running again. You can choose either one or two, the kitschy set or the vintage set. Oops, guess it would help if I press start auction. And then after that, we'll do a demo. So I'm going to show you the page kit too. So thank you. I'll run it one more time. I did not have time to do the dangles. Wellness Crafty, so I'm going to have to do them and then do them in a show later. I ran out of time, so I didn't get to do the snippets, and I didn't get to do my dangles. Yeah, that would be me. Hey Tony, thank you so much. Which one did you want? One or two? Yeah, and I didn't get to pull them out. I'm like, I should have pulled. So there will be some, just not yet. You got it, Tony. Vintage. Um, and we'll run it again. The snippets would be kind of like the I can make a snippet. Do you want me to demo a snippet instead of the page kit? I can do that because they're going to be long strips of about 16 inches of receipt tape, and it's going to have lace and then some of the ephemera, the little snippies, some of the fussy cuts from the line. I can do one of those right now. I can make one of those right now if everyone wants to see that. Um, okay, thank you for looking at those. And if anyone wants the full sets again, just let me know. And we can run them again. Otherwise, they are in the paper bag. Paper bag journal kit is in the bin, and that comes with all of the pieces you saw, plus the paper bag and the trim to tie the little book. And here's one that I made earlier. Another one that's the strawberry one. I don't have a mushroom one out yet. I was gonna make a mushroom. Well, I started it. But you get the trim and then the paper to sew in your little signature. The only thing it doesn't come with is the paper to put in the signature. But we can make the dangles. I didn't even bring them over to my work area. They're in another spot. But we can do a snippet here. And it's going to be on receipt tape. Even that out. Let's make a snippet with some of this stuff. So you can do this with the set too. Let's try some different pieces of this. I've got stuff. Let's see. Do you want it kitschy or vintage? Yes, that was the paper bag book, Rachel, that I showed you. So this is the start of it. So you would get the paper plus the bag, and then you get a little bobbin with the trim and the embroidery floss to make the book, tie the book. The vintage is in the bite now as a paper bag kit. If you want just the papers, I can run it. That's the random 4 to 7 ounces. I forgot to put it in the bin. So if you want just the papers, Kim, I can run it right now and I'll put you down for vintage. If that's what you'd like. Just let me know. Yes, run it? Okay. I'll go ahead and run it and then let me know since that's going to be. We're running these sets again. Oh, did it run? It did not run. I guess it would help if I pressed start auction. There, it's running now, Kim. Sorry, Kim. Like, why isn't it running? Okay. There are 9 pages in each one. Plus, you're going to get some bonus things with it, too. Okay. Thank you. And you wanted vintage? Yes. Okay. Vintage mushies. And I'll go ahead and run it again. If anyone wants to, if you want to see them again, I'll show you. This one does not. I don't have the ephemera on the pages here because I cut this one all up, and I don't know why it didn't print again for me. But you're getting. Okay, Kim was the last one. Okay. Thank you, Christy. So this one is you're gonna get the 4 backgrounds. This is what's in the vintage. What? Oh, there it is. And that would be just the paper if you wanted those 4. Thank you, Christine. Which you wanted the kitsch, right? One was kitsch because I just mixed it up. This one? Yep. Okay. Thank you, Christine. Now I apologize for not getting this into the bin there. So you'll get the 4 background. That's the vintage. You get pockets, 2 pockets, and then there should be another card. Where's the other card? I'll pick it up. You're getting, this one's in there too. These, the backgrounds. Plus you're getting, I'm going to bring it over because I have it all cut. You're going to get all 2 pages of all these little ephemera pieces. So, and there, if you saw earlier, when I had the clips, that's what I made the clips out of. So you're going to get cute little tags and sayings. There's little stamps, different little quotes. So you're going to get all different sizes, 2 pages of that as well with the vintage. That's what the vintage one looks like. And I'll go ahead and run that again. If anyone is interested in those. Lots of mushies. So that's actually that's actually 10 pages, not 9. And then the pink one, this one does have the fussy cuts in here, not cut out. So here's the 4 backgrounds. And then here's the fussy cuts that you get to make snippets and clusters, or you can make little hidden clips like I did. And then the pockets. And then the cards. And you get big and small. So that is that one. I'll run it one more time just in case, and then we can make a snippet. And I do have the bag kit. I don't know, which one would you rather me to start making, the page, the book, or the snippet? You all tell me. Thank you so much. What would you rather see, the bag or the snippet? Bag. Okay. I'm gonna go with the first one. That's the first one that came in. And there will be more. I'll have more made of things. Oh, sorry. A bag and snippet. We got 2 bags and 2 snippets. Let's see how fast we can go. The bag does have videos on YouTube. Hey, Andrea. The bag does have videos on YouTube, and in like sunflower, strawberry, and lavender. So I just haven't done this one yet. But what it is you're gonna get this, and I don't even have one of the little bobbins here anymore, I think. But you get a little bobbin of embroidery floss and some trim that's going to tie it. Let me show you one here that so you can make something like this with it. What you're gonna do, all bags are a little different, so I don't ever give the numbers. Let's see if I can do both. Let's see if I can do this in 10 minutes and the other one in 10 minutes, the snippet in 10 minutes. But what you're going to do is you're going to fold it. These bags are a little bit bigger, so I thought you can make them. You can make it so that you fold right at the edge of the bag bottom and then fold it. It just depends on your bag. This bag is a little bit bigger, so I gave it a little bit more gap, and then I'm going to turn this in a pocket. I hadn't been turning this into a pocket yet, but I'm going to make that a pocket because there's going to be a little bit more room. So I gave it another 1/4 inch and then folded it just so that it would line up evenly together. So that's up to you. Yep, they're just little lunch bags. And then the paper, I already cut the paper down. I measured, and every bag, even in the same pack, end up different. So I don't usually give measurements. I tell you to look at your bag and then cut a 1/2 inch smaller. So this is 3.5. So we're going to do 3, and this one's about 5. So we're going to do 3 by 4.5 inch pages. And I already cut those down. So I've got all my backgrounds already cut 3 by 4.5. And then I'm also going to take another piece of the page, and I've cut, oh, that's not the main one. Where'd it go? Well, we'll do that after this part because there's a pocket in there that we make too. So then we've got this. Let's see how fast I can glue down. You're only going to use 5 of them. So I'm going to take 5 because one's going to be a pocket. So let's see. I think I want this doubled. So I'm going to put this as my front. I'm going to do super fast gluing so we can try to do a snippet too. So we're doing, this is the front. We're going to leave, this one without anything on it right now. I'm going to do this one. No, do this one here. And then I'll have to re-glue. I'll have to glue a little bit better on this later. And then I think I'm going to add this here, this here. And then I'll go in with my pockets and things that I get, and I'll add little pockets to it. I think these are little bags I learned to make a long time ago, somewhere on YouTube. I can't even remember who it was. So I found it might have been Lyric Love Crafts. Lyric Lover Crafts. I can't remember her name now. And you put those borders in. This you can leave off until you're done with the book because you're going to add. It's adding. You have to add the trim to it too. So let's see. I'm going to pull this as the trim for this one. So you can actually. I'll glue it in now, but you can leave this to the end. It just makes life a little easier because you're not having to work around the flipping trims. The flipping trims. That doesn't sound very nice. The trim. Find your center. And then, oh, yes, I can post the kits. Thank you, Lulu. Um, so that's it right there. If you look at the bottom, there's the vintage mushies and there's the kitschy mushies. There's variants in there. Can I ask what is the piece of book paper? The ledger paper one, Andrea? Thanks, Lulu. It's all coming on cardstock. So you're getting under my pen. Oh, this was part of my hidden this is something that'll come back. This is my hidden book clip charms. My clip, yes. It's the paper I use for my dangles. I don't have any made right now. All of them went out already. Yes, I do have YouTube videos. Oh, Lulu. Um but it's the background to one of my clips that I created. Are you holding a book charm right now? Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, I can eventually I can add that in not today, but I can put it in the bin. Oh, I'm using this in the wrong spots. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I usually like to use art glitter glue paper to paper and then fabric to paper or fabric to fabric. I'll use Fabri-Tac because it sets up faster. So that's what you're going to want to do. You could actually put like a piece of washi tape or tape over the trim to hold it even more if you want. I've seen some people do that. But there you've got your tie. And then, but what you're going to do is you're going to end up sewing a signature here. So I recommend doing that after you sew your signature in. Just so you're not, I mean, you can do it that way, but um, you don't. You just have to remember not to sew your tie down to your signature. So with the other pieces of paper, you're going to cut another 4.5 inch, the length of your from your background. You're going to cut it down to 4.5 again. You're going to leave it the length 8.5 because we're going to make a little zigzag pocket now. So you're going to want to cut two. Well, I've got another one that I'm using too, but you're going to cut it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it into thirds so that it'll fit in this little spot. And I don't measure. I usually just Let's see. I'm gonna get with one. I just take it and I eyeball it and then I fold it over. So I don't really measure that piece there. But once you have it in thirds, you're gonna open it up again. And on this first fold, you're gonna make a little mark, and then midway, you're gonna make a little mark. Then you're gonna take it with your paper cutter and you're gonna line up the blade right on that mark and cut it so that you have this diagonal. And when you fold it, you've got this little tiered pocket that comes up. And you're also going to use, um, you're going to flip this. And I know it's white on one side. We're going to fix that with one of the other papers. So you're going to take the little, even the triangle that comes out. And then, oh wait, did I do it wrong? I did. It does go this way. And you're going to just fold it in front. So you're going to have more pockets on it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take, if you have if you do this not with my papers and you do it with double-sided paper, then you'll have the double-sided already. But I'm just gonna take this and glue my background. And put that in there. You don't have to put it all the way down either because that's gonna close up. You wanna save some of it. And I'm gonna trim that down. And then I'll go ahead and I'm going to glue my pockets. So I'm going to glue an L here. Close that pocket up. And then I'm going to glue here. And close that pocket. Again, this is on YouTube. I know I'm going kind of fast, so you can, if you have trouble finding it, it's in my live stream section on YouTube. The last one I think I did was the lavender one, and this one. And I think it was 2 weeks ago. But if you have trouble, just message me and I'll be happy to send you the link. So there's that. And also when you do get the kit, you get the kit will have this in it and it has a QR code to the YouTube video. So now I'm going to take this piece. I'll probably trim that one down either because I want it to the point. Then I'm going to cover this with some more paper. And even that out. Yes, yes, the kit comes with a paper bag. So if you get the one the mini paper bag journal that's right here at the bottom, it comes with the bag, it comes with the trim, and it comes with the floss to make a signature. The only thing you're not going to get in it, and you get the pack of all the papers too. Yeah. The only thing you're not going to get in it is this paper here. This is just copy paper that I made the signature out of with it and then sewn it in. So that's the only thing you don't get because you could use colored papers, you could use coffee dyed papers, just up to you. So I didn't add those in, but the rest is all part of the kit. So and the rest of this is all the things you can cut down and glue in. Thanks, Lulu. So we'll go ahead. How are we doing on time? Got 13 minutes, and then we're going to right into Dancing Crafter. Oh, where did my book go? Oh, you're funny, Lily. So we'll go ahead and glue this background down. And you could use dry runner, dry run, tape if you wanted to too. It's funny. I used to use that stuff all the time, and then all of a sudden I went to trim that a little bit. All liquid glue, but I do use those on occasion. Okay, so there's our inside. There's our other little tuck. I think I'm going to trim that too. So I'm going to glue this down now. And fold that a little more. So you don't lose any of those pieces. Yep, tape runner. Thank you. It's been so long. And I haven't had coffee. I'm going to blame the no coffee. Okay, I'm going to trim this before I glue it because I want it. I know it's going to take some of that point away, but I want this point to line up. So I'm just going to trim that down. There we go. Now I'm going to glue this pocket down. I'm just going to glue the 3 sides. So I have another pocket. And make sure you ride the train. Just search mushies are trending if you fall off at any point. Because I know that's been a little crazy lately. And get back on to bookmark. And if you have a show later on today, please put some mushrooms in the chat right now. And so everybody can go and bookmark your shows. Thank you, Fox's Den. So there's the zigzag pocket. You can even leave this pocket open here, or you can leave it a pocket on the side here. I've been leaving it open on the side lately. So I'll go ahead and do that. But you don't have to. Just the more places to stuff fun stuff, the better. And again, all my buyers will get special little thank you gift from me. And then you got the pocket here. And then I'm going to make this a pocket since we made this a little bit bigger this time. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this flap down. Sometimes I leave it open. I've been leaving it open lately and letting whoever gets the bag or the journal decide what to do with it. But this one, there's enough room for a pocket. Mushies tomorrow. Yes. It was, yeah, the ATG guns were all big and popular in the early 2000s and everything. Then all of a sudden, I left because I had kids and came back to crafting, and all of a sudden, everybody was into the blues. I guess because they're more sustainable, and they do last a little longer. These ones last longer, but I do like tape runners still. So there's the basic build of it. Now it's a matter of decorating it. And getting some of the pockets and all the ephemera and putting it in here so that it looks like this. So that's, yeah, see this one I left open. So that is the basis of how to make the paper to bag journal. Yeah, I would still use it if I had one. I always wanted one. I never got one. I just use the little blue. I can't even think what they are, and I don't have one around me because I took it over to the other room. But that is how you would make. And I don't know if we have enough time for a snippet. Snippet's almost the same way. I can start one that you can use fabric. Sometimes I use ribbon, my wired ribbon. I'll use sometimes, um, or receipt tape, and then you just start adding things. Let's see. I have some fun. This is fun. That's really thick too, though. For this, this is really thick. Um, Let me grab some lace over here. The Elmer's. I don't know if I've ever used the Elmer's tape runner. I can't even think of the name of the one I've been using. Not AdSense. I can't remember what it's called. Thank you for the purchases, everybody. So let's do. Ooh, this will be pretty in there. Let's use this. So this one, all I have though is this little bit. Maybe I can put something else. And I don't think I'm going to finish this one fast enough. because we have to read into Dancing Crafter in a minute. All all-purpose tape glue. What was ATG? What did ATG stand for? I can't even remember now. I really do like this though. I might use bits of it, so I'll do as much as I can. Here. Thanks for the purchases in the bin. There's tons of stuff in there, and there's a lot of mushies. We do a lot of mushies. I do a lot of mushies all the time, so I was very excited to be invited to this train. So thank you, Kristen and Kelly. Um, you're pre-coffee. I'm mid coffee. I had some earlier. Definitely hope to see you on one of my shows, late night shows, and I am thinking of starting to do early morning show for a little bit before work. Once in a while too. So definitely bookmark my shows. Depending on family things, sometimes they do move around a little bit, but I always have them. Just might not be in the exact order that you see them, but they do happen. So, and I go live thrifting too. So if you want to hang out with me, that I do usually do at night. If you want to hang out with me sometime in the middle of the night, Pacific time, I go from like between 7 and 8 to 10 p.m. because our Goodwills are open till 10. And I do live thrifting. So we'll just get this started a little bit. Yes, those are always fun, and I always try to dodge the managers and stay as long as possible. So come hang out. It's a lot of fun. So I'm just kind of snippets are fun because they work up pretty fast. We'll get a little bit of it done here. This is some messy fibers, but I'm trying to get it all glued down here. Here on this adhesive transfer gun. Thank you. I'm like, I don't even know what it ATG's AT. I can't remember anymore. It's been so long since they were popular. Yes, I do get in trouble for hiding, so it's a whole thing. Oh, I guess I decided I didn't even decide. I just started making kitschy. Sorry, I could have made. Let me see. I don't have a lot of kitschy stuff left cut out. I have this. I'll have to fussy cut some things. So, and again, now I'm making a snippet. And it's all with that paper collection. If anyone wants me to run the paper collection again, um, let me know and I can run it. We've got 4 minutes. Or the paper bag journal, you get the paper collection plus the paper bag and the trim and the floss to make the little signature and closure of the book. Let's do this one. Yeah, still use it. And it does work really well. Like if you're making junk journals with composition books and you're doing more of a glue book and you want to make your pages thicker in your composition books, you can use your runner or glue sticks to thicken the pages and then put washi tape on the edge, and that helps seal it anyway. So that, and then you get like a cardstock white paper with your composition book journals. And here I'm fussy cutting. I always show this. Move your paper, not your scissors when you're fussy cutting, and you'll get nicer, sharper lines. Welcome in. We're going to be going over to Dancing Crafter here in just a few minutes. Actually, 2 more minutes. Buyers, you're all getting a special little treat from me. So thank you so much. Come hang out with me again. We'll be doing more mushies because I have more mushies to make. But just something like this. You have some little focals there, and then I have buttons and pearls. And pearls might be cute with this one. Ooh, that's pretty. And I have, oh, that one will be pretty with that. And thank you so much, Ohio Nurse. I'm glad you could come in. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it so much. We've got exactly 1 more minute, but I'm going to glue those down. I would glue the heavier things with the fabric tack and let it sit for a bit. The papers, actually, all of this I would glue with fabric tack. So, um, let's see. And I will have more stuff on one of my shows, so come hang out with me again. Thank you so much. And I apologize for all the glue on my fingers now. Thank you so much. Thanks, Andrea. Yeah, you'll get to see this a little bit more. I have shows all through the week, so definitely check out my stuff. And we're going to go over to Dancing Crafter now. And thank you so much for the purchases. And have a wonderful day. I'll ride the train with you too as I do some shipping and stuff. So have a wee, Laura. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love mushies. This is a fun one. Thanks, Kristen. Thanks, Kelly. And go throw some mushrooms and some strawberries in the chat as we go over to Dancing Crafter. And here we go. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Oh, where did it go? Did it go? Where didn't it go? Oh, here we go.